All right. How's the lighting today, huh? Because I got the front shades and the back shades open, but no overhead light on. Yeah, you know, Saturday. So most people have the day off on Saturday, right? I don't even have a job. They got me running circles on Saturday.
Today's Sunday, you moron.
All you do is sit around. Get a job, they tell me. Got 4 jobs.
Brother Pizza on a pot runs.
Try to look after my mother.
And my Facebook career.
Try to help out with babysitting as much as I can.
And the Fall Guy.
So that my mother's the great grandmother of Lana. Everyone thinks Helene is my sister, and my sister-in-law is the baby's mother, and my mother's the grandmother. No. Helene is my niece.
And I'm also the rescuer. Call James.
My sister-in-law, Glamour, as in glamorous. That's the new
He ain't doing anything.
coin phrase. Glamorous grandma is the grandmother. My mother's the great-grandmother. And my nanny Loretta, God rest her soul, who just passed 99 years old. Amen. She had the most wonderful life that anybody could ever have. My grandfather was a prince of a man. Big guy, big hulking guy, built like a football player. Gentle giant.
And I'm also the scapegoat. I did it.
But he was intimidating. Nobody messed with him. Nobody.
If I didn't do it, I'm gonna do it.
There were a couple of times where I had some bosses who, they got tough with me.
Because I look for trouble.
So not only did my grandfather go over there and talk to them, but my father sent the Legrand brothers. I don't know if you know who the Legrand brothers were.
You know, the guys with the hats and the feathers.
In the 1970s.
And the pimped out Cadillacs.
They were like the mobsters from Harlem. You know, my father was all mixed up in a lot of... He was a businessman. Okay, let's just put it that way.
I'm a businessman too, if you know what I mean.
Look quite Jamesy. Saturday, they got me running around. Well, you know what Jesus said. Because he's walking around, he's hanging around, and somebody was saying something to someone like, hey, it's Sunday, it's the Sabbath, why are you working? You're not supposed to work, it's the 7th day, it's a day of rest. And Jesus said to them, which one among you whose oxen or sheep has fallen into the ditch wouldn't go pull him out of the ditch even on the Sabbath, or it was Sunday?
And they were astonished and amazed at his teaching.
A messenger's work is never done. A musician's work is never done. That's why we're all so fucking crazy. You can never get it to the way it sounds in your head. We're limited by technology. And a guy like me, you know, I'm a lot of rough around the edges, you know, and I need special equipment to record with. Otherwise, because I'm harsh, I'm edgy, I need one of those big fat Neumann U47 microphones. They have a tube inside of them. They're like, I don't know how much they are now, but they were $5,000 even way back when. You know, those are the mics that the Beatles and everybody records with. That video with Stevie Winwood of him doing On My Way Home, Can't Find My Way Home, with a solo with the 2 microphones, the Neumanns U47s or U87s, whatever they're called. They have a tube inside of them. It warms everything up. It fluffs. You know, that's what I need. But I'm limited to what I have. And I don't want to deal with the microphones and the levels and all that crap. The Mac has a built-in pinhead mic. It's got a self-limiter in there.
We are controlling the sound.
So if you have it set right, it keeps it from spiking and peaking. And I just want to press the easy button. Like the old days with the Walkmans. We used to get those Walkmans with the dual condenser stereo microphones. There was 2 mics on the edge. They were stereo. All you had to do was hit record. Man, what I wouldn't do for one of those. You can't buy them anymore. You can get them used for like $200 or $300 if you could find them. But they record on cassette.
There is nothing wrong with your computer.
So, you know, anyway, so speaking about working and the Sabbath and this, that, and the other thing, you do what you got to do when you got to do it, right? So I'm out there driving around. It's a beautiful day. It's glorious. The air is clean.
The government is controlling the weather.
I got every fucking yid and yin-yang, an old man and old lady and punk-ass fucking kid up my ass, beeping the fucking horn, this, that, and the other thing. You know, and everybody's got the window open.
You know, the Guidos.
So we get to the red light, and I say to the guy, this young fucking kid, I say, where the fuck you going? Where's the fire? What's the rush? You rushing to the next red light? I said to him, smoke a fucking cigarette. Take a fucking loot or something. He goes, huh? What's that? And I said, what's that? I said, you wouldn't know if it fucking hit you across your fucking head. Fucking people, where are they fucking going? Where are they rushing to? And this is just around the neighborhood in my self-imposed 3-mile radius. You're fucking taking it anymore. Fuck them. But they ain't gonna spoil my mood. So, Brother Pete and sister-in-law Margaret, my sister, my family, they picked up Mom. They took her out. They're gonna go visit some old friends. They're gonna have a little shindig.
Spin your partner, do-she-do.
So I'm a solo today. I'm so low that I'm licking the floor. I'm licking the ground. I'm kissing the fucking Mother Earth, alright? That's how low I am.
Humble thyself.
I don't think I need the glasses for this one.
The guitar, turn the mic up, the guitar.
Freedom! Freedom!
Please.
Freedom! Freedom!
Thank you.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Alone. Long way from my home. Freedom, 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 freedom. Sometimes I feel like I'm already gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm already gone. Alone. A long way from my home. I got a telephone in my bosom, but I can't call him my brother. Got a telephone in my bosom, but I can't call him my brother. Got a telephone in my bosom, but I can't call him my brother. Alone, a long way from my home. When I need my brother, I say, brother. When I need my brother, I say, oh, come on, brother. When I need my sister, I say, come on, sister. Alone, long way from my home. Freedom, 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 freedom. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Alone, a long way from my home. I had to use Vinny's guitar for this one. She was feeling a little neglected, you know? You can't just let them sit around. You know, you gotta tune them, you gotta play it, you gotta shake them up. It's like us, we can't just sit around all the time, as much as we would love to. You can't, you know, you gotta get up, you gotta shake off the rust. You know. Plus, this one was a real beat. I didn't want to beat on a little sunny sunshine, Sweetie Sweetwater, Takamine 12-string over there. I didn't feel like beating her ass. It's like having a girlfriend. You get tired of banging the same chick all the time, no matter how beautiful she is. Then the minute they start yapping, forget about it. It's all over. Even Viagra don't help that shit. Fuck that. You know, you got a little variety. You know. That one's chubby. She's got a little squared off around the edges. This one's got a nice round booty. Slips and slides. You gotta wear the strap. Strap it on. Hey, oh, hey.